Hello, it's Amy from Be Healthy Enough, and are you ready for a 30-minute walk and learn? This one's actually 32 minutes. The format will be warm up, then we'll do 1 minute fast, 1 minute slow, 2 minutes fast, 2 minutes slow, 3 minutes fast, 3 minutes slow, then we'll go back down the hill. All right, and while you're walking, I'm going to be sharing why abs start in the kitchen. How many of you heard that comment before, that statement before? It's really true. Okay, what you need to do is you've got to make sure you can watch this on elliptical, treadmill, sitting in your chair, standing behind your chair. I am not going to be on camera for this because if you are out walking, I don't want you looking at your phone. I want you to have an earbud in, put your phone in your pocket, leave me alone. All right? Oh, there's my kitty. Anyway, so if you're ready to get started, let's get going. Pretty Princess is ready for you to get started. Let's get started. I'm giving you a 2-minute gentle warm up in this routine. How are you today? Are you ready to learn that abs do start in the kitchen, but there is more to getting a flat belly than just nutrition, okay? Let's check in with our bodies. Let's see how our feet are feeling. How are your ankles as you walk heel, toe, heel, toe? Good job. Yes, this is our chance to get out and walk and learn. But first we need to warm up. This routine is going to be a little challenging for me to keep on track because I'm going 1 minute fast, 1 minute slow, 2 minutes fast, 2 minutes slow, 3 minutes fast, and then we go up and down. So bear with me if I lose my train of thought as I share what I'm learning about. Flat bellies, yes, don't we all want them? Ever never-ending questions I get. Okay, let's bring your shoulders up to your ears and down and round them around and then back the other way. Let's remember our good posture throughout this entire walk. Shoulders slightly back and down, abs engaged. Keeping that chin slightly tucked. Trying not to look at the ground. I don't want you to trip. Look a little bit further away. As you walk, go heel toe all the way through your foot. Use your glutes. Use the whole leg. Listen to your body. Stop if your knees or ankles or something start hurting. Stop. Stretch it out. Hit pause or just take a break. You ready to get started? And that wasn't much of a workout. 1 minute fast. Go. Now here is where you're going. Heel toe, heel toe, heel toe. As the toe comes back, squeeze your glutes. Let it help, that big muscle help propel you. Hold your core in during these fast ones and get a little core workout. Pump your arms. Shoulders back, your arms pumping really helps drive some force and helps you go a little bit faster. Watch your surroundings. Make sure that phone or whatever you're listening to me on is in your pocket. I don't want you looking at me at all. Go, go, go. I'm going to have you go slow as fast as you can. Now this is the first fast interval. Let's go 15 more seconds fast and then I'll start talking during the slow and sharing the data. I want you to get a little bit of warmed up there, a little bit more. Ready? And 3, 2, 1. Now go slow. Okay. In the last couple weeks, I've had 3 client calls, members call me asking a question. You know what that was? What exercises can I do to get my abs flat? I swear, the minute I meet someone, I know that's the question they're going to ask me. What do I do to get flat abs, or how do I tone up my arms? You know what I told each and every one, and I tell each person who wants flat abs, there are no exercises. You can do them a million times, any ab exercises. You're not going to get flat abs. Abs start in the kitchen. You want flat abs. Don't we all, right? But you can do sit-ups, crunches, Pilates until you're blue in the face, but unless you remove that layer of fat that lays on top of those muscles and those bellies, it's not gonna be flat. You ready? We're gonna go to a 2-minute fast interval. Get those arms pumping, get those shoulders back and down, abs engaged, heel toe, use the glute. 2 minutes, you can do it, push yourself. Genetics does also play a big role in where your body stores fat. I store my fat in the middle. It's not in my hips, it's not in my chest, it's right around the middle. Even when I was a little girl, I remember sitting on my bed doing crunches because I wanted that flat belly. And you know, unless I get sucked in, which I have, into losing a very unhealthy amount of weight, or get it sucked out, I am never ever gonna have a six-pack, and I just have to realize that and be okay with that. But I don't want you to stop listening and give up right now, because there are ways that you can shrink that belly to where you feel happy about how your clothes fit, and happy about how you feel, all right? I've seen it happen in me, and I've seen it happen in other members, and I'm going to share these top tips so it might happen to you. We got 40 seconds of going fast. Are you walking fast? Let's think about burning calories to reduce that belly fat, okay? Don't give up. But I do, in this last 30 minutes, if you are looking for a quick fix, scam weight loss, detox, holy grail solution to get flat abs, this is not the place. In fact, there is no place for any of those. They do not work. Oh my God, tummy teas or those corset things. Oh my God, those things are so bad for your internal organs, your kidneys, all of that. Please don't get roped into doing any of that shit. I'm going to say it's shit. Go slow. For your belly. God, it gets me so angry. Okay, where am I at? 2 minutes slow, okay? Then we're going to go to 3 minutes fast, so hang on. Go give yourself a nice slow. Let that heart rate come down. So stick around. I'm going to give you the fundamentals of how to lose weight and keep it off. So stick with me for the next 25 minutes and you're going to learn how, okay? All right. The first thing you have to understand is that as we age, our metabolism slows down. In fact, when we're in our 40s, 50s, and 60s, we may burn 200 to 300 calories less per day than we did in our 30s. Our metabolism slows down, so we burn less calories that we need to just live. So it may not sound like a lot, 200, 300 calories, but you do the math, and that can almost add up into a pound a week. Let's see, there's 52 weeks in a year. Have you gained like 20 pounds in the last 6 months? Doing the exact same thing that you did in your 30s? Eating the exact same thing? It's because your metabolism is slowed down. It's not your fault. Keep going slow. We got just 40 seconds. So if you keep doing what you're doing, the same old thing, same thing you did in your 30s, just aging, you can go up to, I've seen people gain just 30 pounds in a year and they're just perplexed. So you're not going to do that. You're going to stop thinking that what worked in your past is going to work for you now, or that what you're doing right now is enough, okay? If you want a flat belly, you keep doing what you're doing. There's no chance in hell it's going to shrink, okay? Just being blunt here. Let's go. Ready? 2, 1. Now let's go 3 minutes fast. This is a long interval. 3 minutes. Fast, 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 okay? You might want not to go full out all the way. Keep a nice pace to get that heart rate pumping. This is high intensity interval training. This is the high intensity piece. This is perfect for shrinking belly fat. I think I talk about that here. It keeps the stress hormone down. Yes, I do talk about that. So I'm going to get into that right now. Okay, so let me see. Where do I at? Keep going fast. Watch that shoulder. Engage that tummy. Heel toe. All right, so right now we're going to talk about your new strategy. 5 things that you can do to shrink that belly. The first one is to prioritize healthy eating. Okay, here's where, yes, abs really do start in the kitchen. They start, they don't end there, okay? That's what I meant by the beginning of this. You cannot exercise away a bad diet. This is why this is my number one tip. I thought for years that I could outrun my bad eating. That's so not true. Yes, we need to exercise to keep our body strong and capable, but you don't need it to lose weight. Isn't that bizarre? We don't need exercise to lose weight, and I'm telling you that, and my business is exercise. I'm not sure why I'm telling you that. A healthy eating plan is the foundation. Why? Because it's so much easier to not eat 500 calories than it is to burn 500 calories. It can take you an hour walking like this really fast to burn that much. You're probably going to burn about 250 calories in these 30 minutes, depending on how much you weigh and all that stuff, how old you are and everything. So eating, so much easier to cut the calories and eat healthy than it is to burn the fat, if your goal is to shrink your belly, okay? Exercise is great to create a strong foundation for that. So what is healthy eating? It really isn't rocket science. The best diet or healthy eating plan for you, drum roll, is the one that you're going to stick to long term, being consistent. It's not paleo, it's not low carb, it's not a detox. It's the one you can stick with and stay consistent with. All right? It's got to be easy. It can't be complicated. And it's got to be filled with the foods that you like. If it isn't, you're not going to stick to it, okay? Through my course in integrative nutrition, there's a tried and true method, and I call it the ideal plate guide. Okay, I'm going to stop here before I go on to that. 15 seconds fast, 10 seconds fast, and then we're going to go 3 minutes slow. Keep going, go. 3 minutes slow. Yay, slow. Good. So they called it the ideal plate. And if you imagine a plate, in fact, I have a link to an ideal plate guide. I'll try to remember to leave the link of that below. Imagine a plate, cut it in half. Half is veggies. The other side, a quarter of it is lean protein, and the other one is healthy carbs, unprocessed carbs, and you got some fat sprinkled in it. It's that easy. I guarantee if you could make an ideal plate at each meal that looks like that, you could lose weight. All right? I dare you. Again, I'll try to remember to put that link below. All right, what else? And you gotta plan and make sure you're planning your meals and getting those healthy meals convenient and ready to go when you're ready to eat. So many times we don't have that meal planned. It's so easy to stop by the drive-thru. So planning, getting the ideal plate, and making it easy so you like it and it's consistent. Okay. Let's see, where am I at here? We're going 3 minutes slow. We're about halfway through the 3-minute mark. Okay, there are other things that you can do with regards to timing of your eating. You can do 6 meals a day, that little small snacks to get it in. I prefer right now, with what I'm learning, is getting 3 meals that are well-rounded, ideal plates, maybe a snack if you need to, but try to limit your snacking if you can help it. What I'm finding and what the experts are saying now is that going a little bit hungry is good for you. They talked about not letting your blood sugar go down, but going a little bit hungry to reset your hunger hormones, your ghrelin and leptin, which are your hunger hormones, is really good for you. In fact, a lot of people, and I've experimented with intermittent fasting, which is all about just shortening your eating window. So it's for me, it was stopping eating at 7, and then I got all the way to eating at 11. And for me, that I found was a little too stressful. I did a cortisol stress test, so I went back to eating at 9 o'clock, 8 or 9 o'clock. So I lengthened my eating window, and I feel a little bit better doing that. And I wanted to make sure I'm getting all my protein in. It was really hard getting all my protein in with that short of a window. 15 more seconds of slow. I'd love to know what timing of your meals works for you, and if you've tried intermittent fasting or shortening your eating window. 2 minutes fast. We're down. We went up 1, 2, 3. We're coming down 2 minutes. Again, we'll go to 2 minutes fast, 2 minutes slow while I talk about this. So bottom line about losing weight or losing fat on the belly is you have to find something with regards to nutrition that works for you, what you like, your schedule, your family life. If it doesn't work for you, it won't work, period, all right? I haven't really touched a lot on nutrition because it is so specialized and so personal. I'd like you to really, if you're having questions about your nutrition, are you getting the right protein? Are you getting the right calcium? Are you getting the right other nutrients? I'd really like to talk to an expert. I am not a registered dietitian. I have my own way of eating that works for me, which has taken years of experimenting. I finally dialed it in, and I've been really good at being able to maintain my weight, which is all I want to do right now. Isn't that it's such a nice feeling, and eating to fuel my body, not to lose weight. Keep going. We're going fast. The next tip to shrinking that belly that's not in the kitchen, it's your sleep. This could be the number one tip, to be honest with you, because sleep is the foundation of weight loss. I found hundreds and hundreds of studies linking weight gain to the lack of sleep. While the exact way that losing sleep may contribute to your weight loss or weight gain is not really completely understood, they need a lot more studies. We're going to finish up going fast. 3, 2, 1. Now go slow. 2 minutes of slow. Studies that I've found show that the lack of sleep affects the part of the body that controls the brain, that controls eating. It also affects our hormones. So I talked about leptin, which is the one that tells us we're full. And then the other one is called ghrelin, which tells us that we're hungry. If these are off, you may never feel full. Any of you eat so much and you never feel full, it's probably because your leptin is out of whack. Or if you're hungry all the time, it could be your blood sugar, but also could be ghrelin is out. So you have to sleep. Have this ever happened to you? You don't get enough sleep. Say you have to wake up early for some event, or you're jet lagged, and you're hungrier more than normal. That happens to me a lot when I'm super tired. And of course, when you're hungry, you want all those comfort foods. So the question is, as we finish our last minute of slow, this is still eluding me, is how in the heck do we get more sleep? Right? You hear people all the time, sleep is important to weight loss. And this may be even harder than eating right. It has been for me. My things I've done, you might want to talk to your doctor. My recommendation is to try to keep a sleep journal. I do wear a Fitbit, and it tracks my sleep, and I have been writing down my sleep scores and what I'm doing the night before. All the experts say, hold on one second, I'm going to stop. I'm going to give you the top tips, which you've probably already heard of. Go nice and slow, take a deep breath in. Oh shoot, I missed the halfway mark. Sorry about that. 1 minute fast. We are more than halfway done. We've got about 14 minutes left. If you need to turn around, I apologize. Go fast, fast, fast. Push it. Come on, you're warmed up. Let's do it. Let's burn some belly fat, okay? This may help you sleep. Exercise does help you sleep. So what do the top experts say? Go to bed early, wake up later, have a regular routine, even on the weekends, when you go to sleep and when you wake up. Turn off all your devices. I just saw a study on the blue light, and watching your devices, your phone, your iPad before bed affected your sleep by up to 30%, and that was incredible. So turn those off. Wear earplugs or a sleep mask and keep the room cool. Those are the top expert tips that I found. Try everything in your power. Finish up this fast and go slow. Try everything in your power to get more sleep if you're trying to lose weight. For me right now, it could be some of you, I know the big things are hot flashes. So I know those keep me up, so I'm trying to address those. I can't take the hormone replacement therapy that really helped. Oh, I love that. But I had to stop because of my breast cancer. I'm trying acupuncture now. My cat wakes me up all the time, snoring husband. Those are some things that are super hard to control. Find what you can to control those. A trip to the doctor might be good. You might be having something called sleep apnea or some other hormonal imbalances that they can help you with. I know I can't say that I have this figured out yet, but sleep, if you're trying to lose weight, is something that you need to dig into. All right, we're going back up to 2 minutes fast. I've got 2 more. Oh, 3 more. I better hurry up. Okay, the second one was sleep. The third one is just getting more daily movement throughout the day, not just your exercise. Motion is lotion, rest is rust, and getting more movement throughout the day is key. It's just simply getting more steps. You may have heard me say that sitting is the new smoking. And if you have a desk job or working from home, not getting enough movement will kill any attempt to shrink that belly. And I'm not talking crazy movement. I'm talking about every hour, setting a timer on your phone, getting up and taking a walk, doing housework, yard work, getting up, putting a load of laundry, going, if you're at work, getting up, walking around the building every hour. I'm taking... And I'm talking about 5,000 steps or 30 minutes, okay, of what you're doing now will really help. Maybe twice a day, getting a walk after dinner. It's great for your brain when you take a break like this. It's great for your joints because motion is lotion. And of course, what we're talking about today is that waistline. I know, right? Like today, I'm sitting right now. You guys are walking and I'm sitting on my butt and filming this 30-minute video. But I got up. This is my third one. I've got up and I've walked around the entire house. You've got about 30 seconds of fast, the entire house before I sat down and filmed another one. I should stand up and do these, but I want to make sure that the sound's good and I'm not huffing and puffing as I'm trying to talk to you. So, okay, daily movement. The fourth one, I'm going to have you go fast for 15 seconds as we come down to our last 10 minutes. How you doing? Push, push, push. Heel toe, squeeze your glutes. Go faster if you're on the treadmill or the elliptical. Put that up and stop. 2 minutes of slow. And then we've got another 3-minute fast interval. So really let your heart rate come down, okay? My fourth one is, yay, exercise, but the right kind of exercise. So what are we trying to do? We're trying to combat our slowing metabolism. And the best way to do that is to boost up the metabolism by building muscle strength, okay? Muscle burns 3 times more calories than fat. So the more lean muscle that you have, the more calories you're going to be burning just sitting, okay? Exercise in general burns more calories, so it's a factor in helping you lose belly fat, but it has to be effective exercise. Gone are those days of cardio. In fact, I'm learning that intense, like if I had you walk fast for this whole 30 minutes, that's intense, long endurance and cardio, is actually bad for belly fat. It increases your levels of the stress hormone called cortisol. And when that's elevated, when you're in a stress response, your body holds on to everything, especially fat. And of course, it's all in the wrong places. If you're a woman over 50, no, even 40, no, all women, you need to be lifting weights. I'm pounding on my leg right now to hammer down my point, okay? It's not optional. You've got to be building muscle strength because that also builds bone strength, which was my topic for last month. Keep going slow, and we're going to do 15 more minutes. Take a little break if you need to. Circle your ankles, stretch out anything for this 3-minute interval of going fast. I'm going to take a deep breath in too. Okay. And go fast too, okay? So as we age, our estrogen drops. That's a fact of life. How many of you felt that? How many of you are in perimenopause or menopause? That is because your estrogen and your progesterone is dropping because your ovaries are not working anymore. So with that estrogen drop comes bone density and muscle mass drops. And with muscle mass is the metabolism. Strength training reverses all of that. Strength training also creates a tone body that's more capable of doing all that we love to do, getting out and walking like you're doing. Let's see, where am I at? This is where it gets a little bit, people back off. You've got to lift heavy weights, and you have to do it at least twice a week. Twice a week, that's not so bad. You don't have to do it 3 times anymore. You're not going to turn into that Incredible Hulk either. That's what so many women think. It's just going to transform your body. It's going to distribute your muscle and your body fat differently. So that belly fat may go away because you're going to distribute it, build up some core strength, and that belly fat may find its way to other places on your body. Okay, keep going fast. Oh, excuse me, my tummy is growling. All right, let's see, where am I at? Okay, not going to go into the Incredible Hulk. On the other, so you've got the key, foundation. I look at my week. When can I get my strength training workouts? And I give myself 2 to 3 days in between those. And then I fill it in with other things. These walking, these HIIT intervals where you're going up high and coming down low. 2 days a week. I fill that in with 2 days. I try to get my core workouts in with my strength day. But if I don't, I schedule a good Pilates day. As I'm doing my breast cancer strong strength program, I mix up the weight day on Monday and Thursday, and I get a core day the day before that. So I really focus a good 30 minutes on my core. And then while you're doing your strength, you need to fill all that in because we're over 50 and we want to have a strong, capable body and be independent as we age. We incorporate balance and posture in all of our workouts and throughout our movement throughout the day. Keep going fast. And then we don't skip the stretching. How many of you during those exercise classes when you were younger got up and skipped the stretch? That was me. 15 seconds, fast, fast, fast. Keep going fast. This is it. This is it. You're coming down the wire. We're going to do a nice 3-minute slow, and then we're going to do a cool down and a stretch. Good job. I hope you got your heart rate pumping. Let's go slow. Let that heart rate come down before we cool down for 2 minutes. All right, I got to get through this. I'm on number 4. We're the right type of exercise, so strength training twice a week. Getting that HIIT training that twice a week. Focusing on your core, if not in your strength days, a special core day, and then incorporating balance and posture and not skipping the stretching, and then giving yourself permission to have a rest day. Restoring your body with rest, stretching, foam rolling is one of my key concepts of being healthy enough, okay? You need recovery. If you don't recover, you're going to be tired. You're going to end up getting hurt because you're fatigued and you're going to lose your form and try to do too much. So give your body permission to rest, okay? And the last and final tip that I'm going to try to get done in this last 2 minutes is work on your behaviors. To be honest, this may be tip number 1 because weight loss is all about our behaviors and our habits. Let's face it, at our age, we know that grilled salmon is better for us than that burger, right? We know what the healthy foods are. We know how we can get ourselves to choose, we know what they are, but okay, so how do we get ourselves every day to choose them on a regular basis and make healthy eating a habit? The best way I've found is to shift your behaviors and maybe reset your goals and understand why you want to achieve them. I have a questionnaire on how to create your why. It steps you through creating your own vision of what your goals are. And I think when you know your why, you're more likely to shift to new behaviors and choose healthy eating over not. Okay, it may be time to get some help. It may be time to talk to it to a therapist. Some of those ingrained habits could be emotional eating, where you're stuffing down your emotions with food. That happens a lot, or stress eating or something like that. And it's time right now to get a handle on that. So don't be ashamed to ask for help and talk to a therapist. I love it. This therapy has really helped me when I left my job. It helped me deal with some things I was going through with my husband. It helped me through my breast cancer. Give yourself permission to ask for help. All right, that was a lot. How you doing? In summary, the best things, the first step to getting healthier, flatter abs, is to develop a new strategy for your healthy eating. My Ideal Plate Guide is one of those. Figure out how you can plan your meals better. Get some sleep. Redo your exercise strategy. And then also understand your why. Figure out why you can't lose weight. What are those obstacles standing in your way? And then make some actions to knock those obstacle downs. All right, we're at our cool down. Take a deep breath in. Let me know if you've got any questions. I threw a lot at you again, and I hope you had a good workout. Let's take a deep breath. Reach your arms up to the sky, stretching out your spine, leaning side to side. Oh. If you can grab onto something, circle your ankle around, stretch out your ankle, your foot, your shin, and your calf. Go to the other side. Put one foot behind you and stretch out that calf. Good job. Bend that back knee. Oh, that helps me stretch the ankle. While you're here, clasp your hands in front and round your back. Oh, how was your posture? I didn't give you much. I was so busy talking, I didn't give you many tips on making sure your posture was good in this one. Hopefully, this was a fast-paced 1, 2, 3, so it was hard to keep track. Now, put that back foot in front, stretch out the back of your legs or your hamstring, legs straight, heel on the ground, toe up, leaning forward. The other leg is slightly bent. All right, let's stretch the other side. Oh boy, my tummy's growling. I don't know if you can hear that. I need to take a break. It's about 12 o'clock lunchtime, talking about food. All right. While you're here, open up your chest, stretch out your calf. Your chest and your calf. Now bring that back foot forward, stretch out the back of your leg. Take some time to get a good stretch. Watch one of my stretching videos. Do some foam rolling. Cool down a little bit more if you need to. How'd that feel? Let Pretty Princess know if you liked that video. Give me a thumbs up and let me know that you liked it. And also let me know if there's any questions you have about abs starting in the kitchen. Okay, that's it for now. Make sure you subscribe, hit thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video.